Now, if you want to escape winter, although the Festival of Lights is awesome, if you want to escape it, how about a trip to Florida's Gulf Coast? Travel editor Jennifer Weatherhead Harrington is just back from there, and you had a really relaxing trip that started at the airport, which we never hear about, right?
I know, because typically a lot of people are flying out of a bigger international airport like Pearson, but you can actually fly out of the Hamilton airport, which is so much more relaxing. It's not as busy or hectic, and that's because SWOOP Airlines has a new direct route from the Hamilton airport to the St. Pete airport, which is also a very small, quiet, relaxing airport experience and super close to getting to the beach. You're about a 20-minute drive from the beach once you land there, which is really, really nice.
And we were talking beforehand, this is an area, you're just back from there, this is an area that was not affected by the hurricanes.
Yeah, so this area, they kind of anticipated that they would get hit really hard, and fortunately it kind of bypassed them. So their beach and their town is still fully intact. They didn't have that much damage, so they are definitely ready for Canadians to come and visit and spend some time on the beach and soak up some sun. So it's a really good spot to be going to.
And this is such a relaxing part of Florida. I know people who live in Florida and go to that area because it's almost kind of their cottage country for us. Like it's not as stressful, not as busy, beautiful beaches on the Gulf of Mexico.
It really is. You know, you can get a lot of beach time in Miami, South Beach, Fort Lauderdale, that kind of stuff, but it's a little bit busy, a little bit hectic. There's a bit of a vibe that happens there, but on the Gulf Coast, it's a lot more chill and relaxed and laid back. And you know, there might be a lot of people on the beach, but it's very calm. It's a very big beach with beautiful sand, super, super soft sand. So you never feel like someone's in your space. So it's a very relaxing vibe when you're there. You can just kind of chill out for a while.
And great seafood. Crab legs there. Oh, I remember them.
Yeah. And as you know, Florida has the new Michelin Guide too. And Tampa, which is very close to St. Pete and Clearwater, has a couple of those Michelin recognized restaurants in Tampa too. So if you're a foodie, you can kind of hover around this entire area and have some great food and some beach time and a little arts and culture. There's so much you can do when you're there.
What did you do when you were there?
So I definitely went to the beach because I was like, I heard that there might be snow when I came back. So I wanted to soak up some beach time again on Clearwater Beach. I stayed at a great beach hotel, the Grand Hyatt. It's like right outside the door. You just step onto the beach, which is fantastic. And then I spent some time in downtown St. Petersburg. So it's really cool and eclectic and artsy. They have an incredible art scene, which you might not expect in Florida, but they have really great street art. So even some Toronto artists have been there to do some street art along the walls.
Oh,
which
very
is
cool. Which is what we're seeing right here.
Yeah, and then they also have the Dolly Museum, which is a fascinating spot to spend an afternoon. You know, if you just need a little break from the sun and the sand, go wander around the streets and you can go to the Dolly Museum, see some really incredible art because they take it really seriously there, which is, again, I didn't think of that when it came to Florida, but this is a cool spot for it.
And you were saying that this is a great time of year to go because it's their dry season.
It is. So temperatures when I was there, it was a little bit like, 20 to 25, kind of that perfect, comfortable temperature, not too humid, so your hair is going to be fine. You don't have to worry so much about that. But yeah, it was a really comfortable time. And even if it gets a little bit cloudy or whatever, like I said, there's so much to do in terms of the art scene and the food scene, like you mentioned. They have over 40 craft breweries in the St. Pete Clearwater area. So that's kind of a booming scene there as well. And I know so many Canadians love to indulge in a little craft brewery.
Yes, and it's not just a retirement area anymore, right? It's getting younger.
It's definitely getting younger, and you definitely see that in St. Pete's in the downtown part. They have a really great street called Central Avenue with a lot of local kind of hippie, eclectic shops along there. So that's a cool spot to check out, and also really great food spots along that street too.
Okay. So
cool
we got about a minute left, but we want to talk again about how to get there. How often is SWOOP flying from Hamilton to St. Pete?
So 3 times a week. So on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So perfect timing if you want to go for an entire week. You could go and relax, but you can also space it out so it's a few days for that quick little short break.
Okay.
But again, it's super convenient and so easy to get there. And I love landing at the St. Pete airport because Tampa's not too big when it comes to their international airport. But the St. Pete airport is it has the same vibe and feel as the Hamilton one.
Yeah,
where
you feel really welcome.
Exactly, right? And why not start and end your vacation on a relaxing note instead?
Okay, that's a great plan. Okay, we'll get all of the details up at chch.com. Welcome back and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.